So today we're going to install a pop-up form on a Squarespace website. One way to use this is to do a contact or a newsletter pop-up. If I click here, get a nice little pop-up, or a calendar for scheduling. You can go ahead and just schedule right from here. The first thing we're going to need to do is install the files. When you download this plugin, you're going to get file that looks like this. Now we have two files that need to be installed, and then here are the instructions. So if I double click on this instruction, I'm going to get this instruction page. So we're going to want to hold on to that. So let's go ahead and install the files first. At this time of recording this recording, we can't upload files to the asset library, just images and videos. So we're going to do a little workaround. Click website, click the plus button. We're going to scroll down and click link. Now we're not actually going to add a link, but we can get to our files this way. Click on the gear icon, click on file. If you've uploaded files before, it'll show up here. I haven't uploaded any, so we're going to do these two files right here. Let's do that one first. Doesn't matter what order you upload them in. And then when this is done, we'll go ahead and grab the other. Okay, so that was JS, so now we need to do the CSS file. All right, and I'm just going to hit cancel because we're not actually doing a link, and close. Now we need to put the code in the footer code injection. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to copy this code. Come back here. So there's two ways to get to your code injection. The easiest is if you hit the slash key and type in code injection, it comes up. And the other way is if we go down to website tools, and this may change in the future, go to code injection. And we're going to come down here to the footer. And we're going to paste that code, which I did Command V, save. And now let's go back and actually create a page. So we're going to go ahead and create a little contact pop-up that comes here. So let's go ahead and create a brand new page. We want it in the not linked section because we don't want it to show up in our navigation. I'm going to do a blank page. I'm going to call it contact. Okay, so here's our empty page. So one quick setting you want to do, click the little gear icon. The page has to be enabled for this to work, but we want to hide it from search engines because this is a standalone page, so it doesn't really make sense. If someone were to find it on Google, it wouldn't really make sense. It's just going to be a contact form. And as far as Google's concerned, this isn't a page, it's a pop-up. So this makes sure that that's clear. So we're going to hit save. So I hit from search results, hit save. All right, now we're ready to go. I'm going to click edit, add section, and for this I'm actually just going to choose a contact form, something like this. Actually, let's do something like any of these really work. We just want something simple. I'm going to edit this a little. So we want this contact form. I think I'm just going to erase this. So I'm going to hit G on the keyboard. It's going to give me my grid. Now I like to give this a little bit of padding. So I'm just going to drag it so there's a little bit of space. You'll see when we save this. Okay, just want one little guy here. And one little guy around there. Okay, and actually let's go ahead and give this a color just so you can see what this is going to look like when it happens. So let's hit save and exit. Okay, so this page by itself doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it will when it's a contact. All right, let's go ahead and add this into the header. So we're going to do edit site header, and we're going to do elements. And if this button is already toggled, you're going to want to toggle it on, and you can change what the button says here. And then we're going to go back to our lightbox instructions, and we're going to copy. We're doing a pop-up for a page, so we're going to go ahead and copy this red part here, and we're going to paste it. And instead of page URL, I'm going to put contact because that's what we did. All right, and then we're going to hit save, exit, and I'm actually going to go back to my home page. And now when we click on contact, there we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and add an appointment pop-up. So we're going to go ahead and click plus button, blank page. I'm going to call it book an appointment. I'm going to want to go to the gear icon, SEO, hide it. Now let's go ahead and get our calendar link. So I'm going to click share, add to website. We're actually going to do the inline embed. We're not doing the pop-up widget because we're using the plugin to do the pop-up. This is going to give us a lot more flexibility. So I'm going to do copy code. We're going to actually hide the banner. Doesn't make sense on a pop-up. Copy code. All right, now we're on our page. Add section, I'm going to do a blank section. I'm going to hit the G key so I can find my grid. We're going to do a code block. I'm going to put a little bit of padding, one little box on all sides. I'm going to paste that in here. Just save and exit to see what it looks like. So there's our calendar. Now let's go add it in. Back to Lightbox instructions, I'm going to copy this red URL again. It's taking a minute to load, but I'm going to go ahead and do the edit button. Book an appointment. I'm going to click the little pencil icon and I'm going to put that URL where we'd normally have a link to a page, and I titled it, the URL for this page is book an appointment. Click out of that, save it, exit, and I'm going to actually preview the page. It works better to test it. Click on book an appointment, and there we are. People can scroll, click on your link, pick a time, and move forward right from here. One quick thing to note, this code also can work anywhere on your website where you have the ability to put a link. This could be on a page in the footer. I'm just going to highlight some text, use the link, paste in that same code, apply, save, and exit. And this can be particularly handy for call to actions as well as in the footer area. So now if I click on this, we get that same pop-up. If you enjoyed this video and would like to do the same thing on your website, there's a link in the description where you can buy this plugin. It's called Lightbox Anything by Squarespace Themes.